Hello, welcome to this craft edition of Paper and Joy. Now today we are going to be making one of these little rope bowls. So they're quite popular at the moment, the rope bowls, and this is my version. We've got a little paper cup as the base and a little bead feature on the front. So yeah, a little trinket bowl that you can use for whatever you like. So it's a bit of fun to make and a useful little project. So let's go and see what's in your packs and get crafting. Okay, so in your packs you will get your little cup or bowl template or base, and that has some double-sided tape on it in sort of increments around the, I'm going to call it a bowl, some macrame cord, which is what we're going to wrap your bowl in, and then some decorative beads and some string to string your beads on. Now it is rather dark and gloomy here today whilst I'm filming, so I do have the lights on, so there's a bit of shadowing, so I apologise for that. And you will also need a pair of scissors and some PVA glue. Alright, let's get crafting. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is wrap our bowl with macrame cord, and then we'll put the little bead decoration on at the end. Okay, so we just need to take off the top piece of the double-sided tape so you can see there's tape underneath. So that's what's going to hold our cord in place. So just go around and take all those off. And one more. Okay, there we go. Okay, now grab your cord. Now I have put a little bit of sticky tape on the end because I don't know if you can see that. It does fray quite a bit, so we'll see if we can cover it. Where are we going to start this? We're going to start in the middle of a piece of tape so that when we wrap around, we will try to sort of cover this end a little bit. So we're going to make sure that that sticks, and then is also sticky for the next when it wraps around. Okay, so just using your fingers to feel where the base is, so we don't go below the base of the cup, otherwise it won't sit straight. Just go around and press your cord onto the double-sided tape. Okay, so we've done one circle. We're going to press onto the tape and see if we can just lay over that piece there, and then stick onto that next piece of tape so that we've covered the sticky tape base there. Okay, so it's not that obvious. And we're going to repeat and go around, and then it's easier from this point on. All right, so keep going round. I will see you when you're sort of near the top, because we're going to have to sort of hide the top of the cup a bit, and there's a bit of gluing involved up there. So keep wrapping, and I'll see you sort of when you're 3/4 of the way around. How are you going? All right, so you can see I'm nearly at the top. At this point, it's probably also a good idea just use your finger just to make sure, secure all the cord to the double-sided tape. Just press that down, make sure everything's sticking nicely, particularly our little starting piece here. Okay, so we'll just keep going for another few rounds till we get to the top. Nearly there. And now, so before we sort of finish off this, so this is going to be the back. We don't really want to see that, so it's there. So around here, where we are here, we can now put our little decorative piece on. Okay, so you will have 3 coloured beads. I want to do them in this sequence. So just thread those onto your little string. Yep. There we go. I did glue the ends a little bit. Hopefully your string's behaving a bit better than mine is. There we go. So it didn't fray so much for you. Okay. Okay, so now we've threaded it. We're going to grab one end and tie it onto our macrame cord. Just a single knot is fine. We'll trim everything up in a minute. Okay, so remembering we've got our back there, we're doing it opposite that. And let's just stick this up here, and they will sit in front like that. So then we're going to tie off the other end around the cord. A little bit tricky to coordinate your fingers, but there we go. See if you can pull it tight. Okay, so then that's just got a little bit of, and we can sort of even up the beads. It's just a little bit of a curve to it as it hangs up there. Okay, so then keep going until you sort of get round to the top of your bowl. So as you can see, I'm at the top there. And then what we're going to do here is use our, where is it, PVA, and we're going to glue the top of, actually we might trim these bits first. So just snip them. I might, because that's not playing games, I might just glue that along this stretch there. So I'll cut that a little bit shorter, a little bit longer. Okay, and we can sort of secure that along the edge there and hide that. Okay, so grab your PVA and just do a bead, a nice sort of thickish bead, and of course this one's quite a fine outlet piece, so it's good, it gets it where you want, but sometimes you want a little bit more. And on that cord as well from the beading, put a little bit underneath, so we'll secure that, and a bit on top for the macrame rope to sit as well. And then do a section and then stick your cord on. So we want it just to sort of be a little bit proud of the cup edge, so we're not sort of seeing that as a sort of featured edge, a finished edge. We want a nice finished edge of rope. Okay, next section of glue. And then your cord. Alright, this is where my bead string is, so I will glue that down and then put the glue for the macrame cord on top. Fluff. So we can hide that. Okay, and then glue on top for the macrame cord. Now, as you can see, there's a little sort of dip here as we're just coming around again. So we might cut our cord there. Actually, I've got a bit more there. I can go around a bit. Sorry. Cup's still a little bit proud, so I'll do another section. And probably actually that will tie nicely with the back. So yeah. Alright, now the tricky bit is this will fray a little bit, so we sort of got to put a bit of glue on the end because I don't really want for you to see sticky tape at this section, at this bit. Alright, so I'm going to carefully cut and then we're going to glue. Mine's come off a little bit. If you've got the time, you might want to do this in 2 sections. Wait for this, your first bit to dry, and then do your final end piece. And then we want a lot of glue on the end because we're going to press it down, so it sort of melds in to the rope section and doesn't sort of stand out too much. And there we go. A nice little rope ball for trinkets for you. Hope you had fun making that and that you enjoy using it. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.